So we're out here at Climax Motorsports. Some friends of ours purchased a place a year ago, and they're developing it, and they're kind enough to let us come out. We got a lot of rain yesterday, and they have this grass track that we disced up, and it's prime, a little bit different conditions. We split the track into 2 lanes, so it's an inside and outside, or should I say a right side and a left side. And the riders just stay on their side. We kind of partner them up, and they have a little bit of fun racing. So you can't really sweep or cut the other rider off. It's just off of speed. You know, maybe one side has a little bit of an advantage, but they'll each get each side a couple times. So we'll see if it's an advantage or the other rider's just faster.
You think this is going to be really good for their racecraft and all that?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have something different, right? The dirt's a little bit different, the idea's a little bit different, so it's good to change it up. It's in the afternoon, it's a little hotter, so, you know, and there's no jumps. So it's just a turn track, it's pretty fast, you know, just a lot of feel out here because it is pretty pushy and slick. So like I said, it's always good to change it up, especially when you're able to do it on the week and kind of feed off the other riders. Hey, and right here, when you guys are coming down here, this grass patch is not a line. That's why you almost tucked the front, Billy. You got on the grass and she's a little slick. Be careful, old Denali might be in the speed zone. All right, let's do it. 15 minutes. You got the red, you got the ball.
Side by side for 13 minutes.
That's it.
Every corner.
That was gnarly.
Yeah, how mental is that?
Swap it.
Like the tight.
What's that line? Well, inside? Tested.
Dude cuts the whole
Yeah, these guys.
These two are.
You guys were dogging that one.
And there's this 180 right before here. It's a double hook entry, and you just bypass the first hook, and you just like go straight up the inside.
In the grass?
Well, no. It's just,
Oh,
it's
you got
honestly in the grass and the other way. I was keeping her straight.
But those are things that I want you guys to learn. Pick up on those little things that are advantages and disadvantages. Being behind somebody and being able to see when they dab or when they wait or when they stuff it in the turn, how you're able to capitalize on that. That's the whole idea behind this, is being able to capitalize, you know, not blocking the other rider. It's just speed to speed. Like you were saying, it was, you know, 15 minutes side by side going at it, and just being able to know that I have to execute what I do. And you look at the outdoors right now, a lot of how the ruts are, that outside stays on that outside, the inside stays on that inside. So even if there's another rider, you have to execute you at the best possibility, you know?
ready for some more war or what?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm single
Hey, I want you to take a sight lap.
For some more battles or what?
Yeah, some more battles.
Dude, that was gnarly. Whole moto, you guys were like the only ones sticking together.
Duking it out.
One more.
One more.
When you actually execute it and you get better at it, just like we saw when we saw it executed here.
Got nobody to ride with.
But you guys aren't good enough
Dude, right?
yet
Keep
at
crashing.
executing it to do it every time, to be confident enough to flat track. But the only way to start getting better at that is to start doing it. But I can only tell you it so much. You guys have to take it upon yourself to want to do it and want to be better at it. You know, those are the riders that eventually you're like, man, he's so talented, because he works at his weaknesses. And that's a great athlete in any sport. Motocross, golf, basketball, soccer, whatever it is. You have to drop the ego and say, yes, I know I'm better at this, but overall, if I get better at, you know, steering with the rear wheel, starting my power early, and work on some of my weaknesses, in 2 to 3 years, I'm going to be way ahead of where I would be if I can't, or if I don't make myself.
What's up with the gear combo?
Racing this time?
Catch a mustard, baby. Oh, hot dog.
I like
Right?
that.
You were pretty bored that time, weren't you? Your competitor, where was he?
He was in the
I
back.
wouldn't say we're competitors. I mean,
Well, in this
still on the B
situation,
class.
yeah, I definitely wouldn't classify him as your competitor in that lap.
I mean, he is good, but
You letting him go first?
Fine. You think you got Liam's pace?
I mean, fuck, he was ripping on this. I don't know. I'll be respectful of the
What? So you weren't ripping? It was the side.
I have his pace on this.
He's on that. It was the side.
Yeah, Liam was actually going sicko last
Are you on a
time.
450?
Me, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean,
Are we all fading to that one line at that bottom, or is it an outside and an inside?
it's outside to fucking inside. What do you mean?
Well, everyone.
Should we stay in our line?
Which one?
Stay in your line, dude. What do you mean? Dating to cheating.
Not me, not me.
He said, "Are we all doing that?" No, just you, bro.
Hey, are we all on the same page where we don't stay in the same line that we're supposed to, and we're not listening to the
I
rules
saw
of the...
Liam cop it one time last time. He had one in that.
Hey, I mean, a little
That
whiskey
left?
here
This
and
left
there.
right here.
No.
Oh, no, after that right-hander.
That's
After I did it.
Oh yeah, you went up in the grass, boy. Oh, pass for the lead.
That line, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
That 190, you can't go around it. The berm is already all the way to the edge of the grass. That was fun.
Good. You built after like the first couple laps and then closed
Found
it
some
back
rear
up.
wheel.
The last few laps here, I was like, I saw what I'm looking for, and then the last time,
I was literally thinking the last few laps, bro, Brian's gonna fire me if I hit it like this one more time.
That is not it at all what we're looking for. And then the last lap, you just grease it, nice rear wheel slide.
Thank God I got on the last one. End on a good note. I was thinking. thinking the same thing.
that I can do it, I just chose not to.
I was thinking literally the same thing. Like 3 laps in a row, I buried it, and I'm like, Brian's got to be just shaking his head right now, dude.
It's super equal actually, the track. There's just 1 or 2, like that 180, you lose a lot.
A little rougher. Just like, I don't know if it's slower. I think I was just slower. It's just a little bit more.
Outside's the biggest difference, though. You can't get any drive down the straight. Yeah, that's the only one that's a huge.
that.
Dude, how was that?
That's what a 450 does, bud.
Yeah.
Dude, you thought you had him, and then just that 450 power just eat.
Yeah, I was 5th. That was all we had.
Dude, you were trying everything. Man.
I know, dude. You're gonna need a new transmission in this thing. Just bang clutch. Sorry, Ian.
Well, a few areas I would be getting the grass piled up, and then I'd just be like, drop it right there. a little banana peel for you.
Oh, I could see him like first lap we went out there this morning. I was like, a couple chunks.
Well, it's not digging anymore. I'm like, get rid of that right there and just keep going.
Where were you getting me after that off camber? Were you taking that main line?
Yeah, I couldn't go around it. There's no way.
I went around it for like the first
I
lap.
did it twice, and I'm just going like that.
I went around it probably the first, I don't know, if we did 10 laps, I did like 4 laps. And then I was like, bro, there is only one line.
One line.
Well, because like you'd be,
That inside,
I could kind of hear you.
I gained a lot on that inside. You were really slow, like Carson was saying in the warm-up. I enter just way smoother, like off the brakes more, which is hard on the outside.
Way to give it to him. Way to give it to him. You were just really slow.
It was. I could see him standing there. I'm like, Jesus, Liam, thank you.
Are you trying, Liam? You just want me to catch up? You're like really slow here, dude.
He's got a grass straighter from here to the parking lot to turn on.
Hey, that was a great race. Yeah, you were just you're slow, right?
Yeah.
All right, good job. We're all done.
How was that, dog?
Every time
Not bad.
you're out there, it's
warm, but
we talked about. If you
I don't
wanna
mind
get
it.
here,
Track turned out pretty good. Like the lines equaled out.
Yeah, track's pretty good. It got pretty rough. There's some burns, but they started blowing out, so you had to turn off some flat stuff, but it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's good learning, and especially on the 450, you know, you can kind of put it in third and kind of lug it in some spots, but I was trying to be aggressive. Marshall was keeping me on my toes, so.
It was cool being able to see where you were, like when you made a mistake, how much it really cost.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did you feel it? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, dude, first lap, that corner, you see me? Dude, I came out and I got on it, and I just slid all the way out, and I was like, he got me there, and then I did the same thing next corner, but it's good, like, you learn some shit, just, I mean, like, you learn where you can be aggressive, where you gotta settle a little bit, so, that's good. Yeah, it's a good day.